few shout-outs before I get started with whatever it is I'm going to say. Let's start with food service, absolutely, for the fantastic food that's out there. Buildings and grounds, they have been keeping up. They do not get the building until the construction is done. And so once construction is done, then we have to sign a few papers. They finally can start cleaning in the areas. We know there's a lot to do, but a shout out to them. Technology goes right behind them to make sure everything comes up. Thank you to the administrators and staff for their work during the summer to make sure that we can start on time and that we can have this day. And so thank you to all of those and faculty and staff, because so many of you are here during the summer, whether it's summer school or projects that you're doing or the musical as we saw. Thank you all. The school does not shut down in the summer. Everybody thinks that we shut down in the summer. That is not true. We are actually getting ready and getting excited for the start of the year. And that's why we're here. We have a lot of new faces that are here. That's why we're in this room, right? Because we ran out of room in the other little theater. So I'm thinking, we just saw all of that. So inspirational. Actually, we didn't even have to see that. Just walking into the cafeteria, there's excitement, there's thrill, and everybody is inspired. And I am supposed to stand up here and say something that inspires you. You're already at this peak. So what do I do to make sure that I don't uninspire you at the start of the year? So I'm thinking, what will I talk about? And I landed on a word, and it's funny because I didn't share this with Amy, and she already used the word. She used the word love. I'm going to talk about myself, and I'm going to talk about the word love. Really, I am, and it's going to inspire you. So let's talk about love. Things that I love, like a new car. When I was a kid, I loved when our family got a new car. And as an adult, I love when I get a new car. Not the payment, but I love the car. It's shiny, it goes fast, it grabs the road really well, it's got a new feel to it, and it's got that new car smell. Now, we won't tell you what the new car smell really is, because if you're a chemist, you'd worry about it. I love new vacation spots. Some of you may know I like to travel. I think I've shared that with you somewhere along the way. I love going to new places. I love the new cultures. I love the new food, the new people, the new language, even though I don't understand what's happening around me. I love it. As a kid, I loved going on vacation. Summer vacation, great time. But also as a kid, and as an adult, because this is my chosen career of education, I love the beginning of school. For the same reasons that I felt what I felt when I was in the cafeteria earlier. I love the fact that everybody's coming back. I love the new faces. I love the stories of those of you that are returning and what's going on. I love the excitement of the students. Now as an adult, when I see them in the hallways, in the past 3 days they were coming in, they're picking up their schedules. They're finding their way around the building. Even when they think they know the numbering system, they really don't. I love that feel. There's a freshness to everything that's new, and there's a freshness to the beginning of the year, and that's why I said I hope I do not uninspire you from all of what I'm saying here. And wouldn't it be neat if that freshness could be there every day? Every day. I'm not talking Groundhog Day. But that feeling of freshness, and you know what, as you saw up there, for some of you and for some of our students, it is there every day. The 180 days that they are here, there is a freshness every day. They are excited, they are thrilled. You know, they may have a bad day. But for the most part, it is a good thing for them. It is fantastic. See the names, feel the excitement in the room, and you'll feel it next week. For some of our students, the beginning of the school, there is a freshness, but it starts to slide really fast. So the question is, how can we make it fresh for students every day? How can we live a vision of equity and excellence for every student, every single day? So I want to talk a little bit about what I do in working with the board, because some people say, oh, you're a superintendent, what do you do? And to give you an idea, the board works at a level of governance. And what I'm going to talk about is not going to affect what you do in your classroom tomorrow. And it's not going to affect what you're going to probably be doing in a month. Because the work that the board and some of the work that I do actually influences culture over time with lots of conversations. And so you see the results much later. That's why you wonder, why isn't it there right away? So let's talk about this gift that the board gave us. Do you realize that I've been here, and I think it's also been in the future, this is the first time a board has ever officially approved the board goals before the start of the school year. Now, for some of you, like, oh, for me, that's great, because we actually have some direction. And why is it a gift? Because the work that they approved and the board goals that they put together is really about freshness. See, they've been talking about a pool, in case you didn't know, and they've been talking about finances for the past couple of years. The one thing that they've been missing is the thing that they love, the reason why they volunteer, the reason why they're on board. And I saw that towards the end of the year last year when we had a chance to talk about student achievement, when we had a chance to talk about students and what's going on in the classroom. That boardroom lit up. Let me tell you, these 7 volunteers are amazing in where their heart is. And they want that freshness for students. Every student that walks through that door every single day. This is a gift for us over time. So let me talk about some of the goals, in case you were wondering. Certainly, to support the strategic plan and to support innovation and great ideas that come from all of you, the human capital, as we heard from Mr. Arkin. To discuss more about equity, they haven't had a conversation about equity in a while. They've been talking about pool and finances. The board would like to talk about equity. To welcome the student voice in the discussion, and also to hear what they have to say in regards to student discipline. To bring in the different stakeholders. To see how we can bring in all the different players that are coming in our community as well. To continue to attract and hire and retain a diverse faculty. Welcome to all of you that are new here. This is not by accident. You are great, talented people, and we want you here, and we're going to continue to see how we can seek talented people to come here. To continue our efforts in a seamless continuum from pre-kindergarten all the way into college. We have an expanded PSS team group to help us with that. To continue to look at the facilities, yes, we'll be talking about the pool, but also the long-term facilities because we're going to grow. And what's the best thing in terms of facilities so that you can provide the instruction that you need to do for the next generation of students that are coming here? To be able to sustain programs through cost containment, we always have to be mindful of the budget, and to look at leadership in some different ways for evaluation and potentially compensation. They want to be able to provide many new opportunities for all of us and to set direction in regards to the vision of the school. This is all about trying to make it a fresh day for every student, every day. And for that, I thank them. I wanted to share with you the work that they are doing and the work that goes on in the boardroom that you're not there all the time to see, and that these 7 volunteers truly, truly love this school and the work that you do to serve our communities. So welcome back, everybody. It's going to be a great year. I know that, and I'm going to thank you in advance for everything that you will do this year, because we will see not only a continuation of what's on there that we saw on the slide presentation, we're going to see new faces up there, new names, and new accomplishments up there. So thank you very much, and welcome back.